And for me, I was a classical dancer, and then I saw this and I was like, shit, I can do hip hop too. Okay. But not like that.
But not like that.
Not like that. But it gives you hope, And it's like, okay, Black people can teach you. Again.
Man, she started off so wrong.
Where'd you go?
And then it just like went to work.
If it's your first time here watching, I'm going to do a quick intro, same with you guys, so you get a little bit of context. My name is Emroy, director, founder of Tantrum. Been dancing for over 20 years. If you guys watch my YouTube channel, you know all the credits I do. Dancing for over 20 years, choreographing, directing, and whatnot for over 15. Worked with Culture Shock, helped co-found a competitive team. I am getting into it now. So did some backup dancing with international artists such as Jonathan Varay, and also danced along with Brandon for Casey and the Sunshine Band and Cool and the Gang. So we have a lot. Yeah. And then thank you, Raf. Raf said in the comments, being a stud for 30 years. Yeah, I appreciate that. But you know who the real stud is?
Like
you guys.
Me.
Yeah. All of you guys watching, all 21 watching.
Just me.
All of you guys watching right now.
Only me.
So sing it off to the pretty boy,
Me?
Diablo Brandon.
Hi guys,
I'm gonna change this real quick. Hold on.
I'm not gonna go too deep into all of my credits and everything, but I've been dancing for a very long time, probably about 15 years, professionally, and still dancing professionally. I have an agent. I'm backup dancing this weekend for 2 music artists and other things that are coming this couple of weeks. So
show the outfit.
Still actively.
Oh no!
No, don't. No. I'm gonna get in trouble. No, don't.
No, I can't. Let's just say I'm backup dancing for a gay artist. And I'm
Pride.
It's a Pride event. So I'm back for a gay artist, and it's very revealing. Let's just say that. I just found out yesterday what my wardrobe was, and
He's naked.
I've seen bigger napkins. So,
I've seen bigger napkins.
It's true. So I'm a little worried because I just
like
found
the
that
bar
out
napkins.
last night. Seriously. I found out last night. Mind you, this was like the second to last rehearsal. I'm like, cool, what are we wearing? And they're like, oh yeah, this is what we're wearing. And I was
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
Hands you a leaf. This is it.
Well, so
go Adam.
Inspired by Adam.
We'll show the video clip later.
All right, passing it off to the other director.
Hi, everybody. My name's Crystal. I've been dancing also for about over 15 years. I'm a UDA championship dancer, so competitive style hip hop, like bring it on, but hip hop. And
Bring it on is hip hop.
Oh my God. Did you see Hidden Pit? Okay.
Danced with a few crews out here in California, and now I took a hiatus from dancing for a very long time to enter the corporate world, and now I'm back into it with these lovely folks. So it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, and she also is coming out with a workout method. She's been working out and behind the scenes. It's going to be called the Crystal Method. It's going to help a lot of you guys
That's
lose
a drag queen, first of all.
Passing it off to the Lavender Pirate.
Oh, that's me. Hello. Hi, my name is Lauren. I dance on Tantrum and another dance company. And I actually just auditioned for this other entertainment company that Brandon and Emma are a part of, Moving On Up Productions. And they just booked me for a gig. So I'm excited. Yay! Also, I've been dancing for a pretty long time. I did Winter Guard and Color Guard in middle school and high school. So, we just throw things in the air and just get hit with them. It's fine.
You throw babies in the air?
Yes.
Baby, no.
I mean, just imagine Jordan.
Wow.
And I'd be like, see, you're safe. And his mom would be like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
No.
So next up is the Mod Monarch.
What up?
The owner of everything.
Yeah, I actually own everything. Whatever Emery tells you he owns is actually mine. That's it. That's it. Hi. What do I do? Well, I did social media for Temper Tantrum, kind of ish. most of the time.
Yes.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Most
excuse
of
me.
the time. That's me. If anyone's posting anything on Instagram, that's actually mostly me. So you've been lied to.
The lies, the lies.
Lies we tell.
Okay, so that's a little bit about us, a little bit of our credits, because I feel like that's one thing that's kind of missing as we're going through this, because there's so many of us. But
Former
I feel like
cheerleader. Bye.
the credits do like, and Max did used to dance as well. We are going to save the last dance.
Yes. Thank you. I know every move to this too, guys. Taking it back.
Lord.
Taking
We
it
need to do
back.
it now.
Oh gosh, not this
Get
scene.
up. Oh, God, here.
Oh, is that the loudest I can get?
Now we're in studio hip hop.
In studio.
Studio hip hop.
Studio in the suburbs hip hop.
Yeah, sorry, chat. This is the loudest I can get it.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Oh no.
But even the ballet though.
Oh, she wiped
Oh,
her
good.
nose.
Oh, she
means
did.
business.
She did an up rock.
to be a.
She said
Hey,
she means business.
hey.
Listen, I thought this was lit.
Oh wow, she's poppin' locking.
Good luck.
Watching this now, I'm like, she got into Juilliard, really? Here we go.
Her character?
Yeah, for
Shit.
sure.
I was like, because I was about to say, I love Julius.
With that technique.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that made me hurt a little bit with the locking like that.
Oh, it gets worse.
Yeah.
God, I do like that part though.
Ooh, okay.
That was really
That
nice.
part was fierce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looks like me.
Is that you?
It looks like me.
Okay, hold on.
Oh God,
Oh,
here we go.
no.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
no.
Like slippers.
Oh, she's
Oh, there's
locking.
more. There's more.
Oh,
There's more.
hey.
I fucking love this track.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, so this is the kind of body double they should have brought in the other movie. Because that wasn't her during the ballet.
Definitely not.
It's not her.
Definitely not the ballet.
But that was my jam. He taught her so well. You know, if you knew where she started,
Oh yeah, no, I remember this whole movie.
that was like that was a proud moment for that little ballerina.
That's fair. I mean, it is hard
Yeah.
if you're classically trained to transition into
It's true. It's true.
to hip hop
Yeah.
because there's
That's
a certain there's a movement quality once you fully integrate hip hop styles choreography along with your classical training. I've seen them become some of the best like choreography dancers I've ever seen, or even like poppers. Remember Brandon when we were working with Chantel and Amina for the I Vote Because, and they're both classically trained.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they
yeah,
were,
yeah.
But they were beasts.
Mhm.
And then yeah, so
Go watch that video.
so for me, this is like a thought of like, okay, you learned a few hip hop moves, and you're now deciding to throw it into an audition. It's like I feel like you should have worked on your technique a little bit more. So and then was that mean? So,
Also, we have to be mindful that this is still a movie, so
Yeah.
it's got the corny
From
factor.
2001.
that's fair.
But back then, he's like really
20 years
just
ago.
judging her.
I'm just like that, like it's an actual audition.
Oh
No,
my God, he went into director mode real quick.
But we have to also remember, even though this was a movie, it was something that dancers were absorbing at that time because, this was such a big deal to us. And for me, I was a classical dancer, and then I saw this and I was like, shit, I can do hip hop too. Okay, but not like that.
But not like that.
Not like that. But it gives you hope, and it's like, okay, Black people can teach you Again.
Man, she started off so well with this. And then it just like went to what?
That's a thing. Okay.
It's so great.
Well, my comments.
It's still a movie.
It's a movie. Okay, let's take it back. On a perspective as being a choreographer, I have trained multiple dancers throughout my years who are classical and who want to do hip hop. It is one of the hardest things I can ever do as a coach, director, choreographer, anything, is break a trained classical dancer. You have to literally break them because everything is up here and you have to be like, no, let your shoulders loose. No, you can let your, so that is one of the hardest things to do. Yep. But I do agree with Emery. Once you do break them and they know how to switch it on and off, you're phenomenal. Julia was not. Julia Stiles was not phenomenal. And it's kind of funny, but totally true that Lauren was like, she got into Juilliard with that, and I was like, "That's so true." Like, what the hell? Like,
if you take that outside of the movie,
so new.
If you take it outside of the movie, then you're just like, "What?
What are you doing?" Just be watching her roll on the floor, like,
no. It's like you got a chair. What?
Right? Her family's paying someone, but. Yeah, and I understand. I'm vaguely bringing back scenes from the movie that, like, he's an African American guy who's like with his African American friends, and they're kind of like portrayed to be as such, and they're teaching her culture. Like, I don't know. It was just. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm not a ginormous fan of this movie. Film. All I know is the whole. Was a thing
in the
for
chair.
a while.
You can't forget the chair, the bob.
The bob, yeah.
So that, and I think as outside of this, as a director and choreographer, I'm like, oh, this locking is horrible. Oh, that hip hop is horrible.
The minute I saw
I saw that and I like
certain things.
Like, oh my god, he's
the minute. So the minute I saw the pace, I'm like, it was like. Yeah. I don't know.
He was just like, are you trying to hand me something?
Because there's an essence. Like this is a great example of a dancer trying to. Okay, I'm not going to say that Julia Stiles is a full-on dancer, but like someone trying to someone's first day in locking class. That's what I would say.
Yeah, they didn't train her enough for that scene.
Because the simple move of a pace, there's a certain funk that you have to it, and it just felt like I'm doing a movement. There's
placing your limbs somewhere.
So I will say this because it's a movie. They gave her a classically trained body double. That woman doing the leaps and the turns was not her.
See, that's the person we're fierce for the body double.
I think this is an example of like how people didn't really value hip hop dance as an actual art form yet.
Because you used it as a plot point here.
Yeah, like because it's like, oh, you can pick this up, right? It's just do the pop and lock and whatnot. Yeah, and like even now, like friends who, or like a couple of years ago, like my friends who teach in academia, where they teach in colleges, they still don't view hip hop dancing as an actual form. Like would go into study dance and major in dance, you have to learn all these other classical styles, but not hip hop. So. Yeah, so I think because that's how it was, like, anyone can pick up hip hop because it's like it's whatever, anyone can do it. It's like
So I work. Part of it is a gym, part of it is also a family programming center or whatever, and it has a dance program. Before, so it's in the suburbs in mostly white New Jersey. And so like the instructors before, there was little to no diversity in style and skin color. But and I think one of the teachers called out sick or whatever. And the head of that department came down to me while I was working at the front desk and goes, "Hey, can you teach a class?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What class is it?" It's like, "Oh, it's just the kids' hip hop class." I'm like, "What?"
Hello, person of color. You must know the hip hops.
And I mean, I kind of mentioned offhand that I used to dance. It's like, "Oh, you can teach it. It's easy. It's just hip hop." I'm like,
it's just hip hop.
First of all, no. But I was like, yeah, you just got to do these things with the kids. I'm like, that's not
rainbow hands.
Video of that song.
That's part of the creative movement class, not the hip hop class. Like, just take a couple scarves and do that. I'm like, that's for the movement class for the toddlers.
Scarves.
I don't.
No, you have to go.
Oh my god, we're getting rated.
Oh, we're getting rated. Let's go.
You gotta go. It's a bunch of 5-year-olds. And then they started hiring more, and then like they brought in a new director, and she really wanted to kind of turn the dance program into like a kind of a school for like performing arts, and so they brought in like people with actual like dance credentials, and one of them has been like performing with like artists and stuff like locally in New York and here in like in New Jersey, and so she also took on the hip hop classes. And then when they started performing, I was like, thank God, because I like for my work in marketing, I was the one doing the photography for their performances. I was like, oh, thank God you're here. I miss you. And then I, you know, like through the whole thing, like she quit, and I was just like, oh, I miss her so much. Because then,
Yeah.
Let me if you guys know, they wanted you to be this chick.
what is?
Right
Oh
here.
my God!
No!
Oh no, not her.
To dance hip hop, you have to stand like this.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh
That's
my
hip
God.
hop. Lord. Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, I miss her.
I think most of us who are in the dance community or who have danced hip hop for years now know when you know a hip hop studio dancer and a hip hop dancer.
Mm-hmm.
There's two very large differences. And although some people be like, no, I learned at a dance studio. Sure, you may have been blessed to have a hip hop choreographer apply to work at that studio, which is different
But you
than
didn't
somebody.
learn.
Mhm.
Yeah, for somebody who's like, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, you know, like, I don't know. It's just kind of, you see the difference and you're like, that's
So
not hip hop.
In my
Sorry,
dance years, I
changing
went
what
from
something
the
is so
Bring It
stuff
On
around.
style competitive hip hop
What's
to
happening?
then joining.
Whoops.
To
Sorry, keep going. I'm adjusting the screens.
Yeah.
then
Sorry,
joining
chat.
a hip hop crew that actually opened up for Missy Elliott and P. Diddy and everybody else during that time. We were sponsored by FUBU and Red Bull
Fubba, I'm kidding.
at the time. And
The Fubba?
Fubba?
but that style of hip hop, when I started going to rehearsals,
Sorry.
my world
I'm trying to
was
fix the screen.
rocked. Because I had been doing that like Bring It On style hip hop all this time for UDA competitions. And now I'm at, it was called Off the Curb, and it was like an urban, you know, street crew. And here I am in baggy velour suits getting into the ground doing hip hop. And it was like, I thought I knew hip hop, and I didn't know hip hop.
Yeah.
I learned it.
Yeah. There's
But-
learning it and then there's living it.
Oh, shit.
My
Damn.
You have to, I mean, I learned it, obviously,
Yeah.
It was,
but you know.
Okay.